Hi, everybody. How are you? Welcome to another edition of the Daily Word. I'm Pastor Michael Jarboe. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic morning. Good start to your day. We have been, for the Daily Word, the pastors have been reflecting on some of the favorite songs or hymns that have gotten us through. I think the exact question was a hymn or song that's influenced your theology. There's so many great hymns. I grew up singing in church choirs as a child, and even in my youth, and even in the college choirs, and singing out that big Methodist red hymnal has been really formational for me. Some of those hymns have helped to shape who I am today. We would end every start of our youth choir with a hymn sing, familiar with that, where you would just kind of shout out hymn numbers and what you'd love to sing. Here I am, Lord. Swing low, sweet chariot. That's hymn 707. If you're wondering in the back, that's a good one. Oh, come let us adore him during the holidays. It's just like, some of those hymns that come straight to your heart. But the song that came to my mind that I wanted to share with you all today comes from a Christian artist by the name of Israel Houghton. You know that name? He was, for a long time, a part of a band called Israel Houghton and the New Breed, spelled N-U. And it's sort of gospel music. And again, I didn't grow up in a very gospel-esque setting until I moved into college in Shreveport and found myself playing with a variety of bands. Some of you don't know this about me, but I played percussion, and so I was in some gospel bands around Shreveport during a time, which is wild to think about. But Israel Houghton was huge. He just had come out with a new album. And there's a song that he wrote called Every Prayer. And are the lyrics like the most theologically deep lyrics ever? No. I wouldn't put them there. But they have an important impact on my life and help me remind myself of some of the deep core truths of who God is and who God has been and will be in my life and in your life. So there's this line. I remember this story well. I was driving in my car and I was heading to work. I worked at a church in Bossier City, Louisiana as a youth pastor. And I was trying to navigate, what am I going to do with my life? I knew ministry was a call, but I was torn between two seminaries. In fact, I was torn between a non-Methodist seminary, in Seattle, and the seminary I went to in Chicago, Garrett Evangelical Theological Seminary. And I'm at a stoplight early in the morning, and this song comes on just sort of a mix to kind of prepare my heart. And I remember hearing the bridge of this song. And it just you ever had double goosebumps on right arm, left arm? Yeah, that happened. And then just tears began to pour down my face. The lyrics went like this. Don't despise the tears you've cried or the prayers that you have prayed. Heaven heard your every word, and the answer is on the way. And the bridge just goes, there is an answer on the way. My God has done so many great things. Great. Look, I don't got Drew's voice, but I'm giving my best, right? And that constant pushing of there is an answer on the way. And the thing is, what we can't get that confused with is that my answer that I want from God is on the way. The truth is, there is an answer. And in that moment of, do I go this route or that route, what I got to hold fast to was that God would indeed help to answer the prayer I would request of help me navigate what my next step needs to be. That answer isn't on our timeline. That answer doesn't come in our exact words. Maybe it's through a source we weren't expecting. But throughout my life and throughout this life of faith, one thing that grounds me is that God does find a way to answer our prayers. God does find a way to speak to us. It just might not be the way that we desire to hear it. And in this sermon series right now, everything happens for a reason. We need to be more mindful of that than ever. People will say, oh, well, God closes one door and opens another. Yeah, but maybe not the doors we're expecting. Maybe not even the doors we see at all. The truth is, we lean into the goodness of knowing that we do indeed serve a good God who will not let us run away and will not let us be led astray. If we focus in, attune our hearts to God, the answer's on the way. I hope that helps you today in some capacity. I really do. I don't know what you're struggling with. Everyone's struggling with something. But trust in those words. There is an answer on the way. My God has done so many great things. So many great things. Hold on and just see. That's my prayer for you today, brothers and sisters of MDUMC and all of you who are listening today. Go in peace. Listen to some Israel Houghton and have a great day.